Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to 5 more Australiums that I think should be added to Team Fortress 2. Now first off, I'd just like to say thank you for the crazy support on the last video I did in this sort of series. It's nearly on 3,000 views and around 99 likes I think, so honestly that's so appreciated and it is so great to see all your guys' opinions and what weapons you think should be Australium in the comments as well. So I really do appreciate that guys, and I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Now without further ado, here are 5 more weapons that I believe should be in Australium in Team Fortress 2. So essentially if they update Man vs Machine and add another mission or like add another tour or something like that, then they should add these weapons as rewards to become Australiums. So at the moment you have like rocket launcher, scattergun and stuff. So here are 5 weapons which I think should also be available in Australia from Man vs Machine. So without further ado, let's get into number 5. So coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the Ubersaw. Now, the Ubersaw is actually a very popular melee weapon among most medics. I believe actually the majority of medics use it as opposed to the Bonesaw. So I believe an Australian Ubersaw would be really cool, and I believe it would actually be quite expensive. It would really sort of complete that medic set of the Medigun, the Blutsauger, which are both available in Australium, and the Ubersaw. I believe like not if all the weapon was gold, but something like the Extinguisher where only the metal bit is gold. I believe that would actually look really cool, and it's a really popular weapon, so definitely should be available in Australium. It would look really nice in game. Next up on the list, I believe the Huntsman should be available in Australium. Now although it's quite a thin weapon and sort of not very big, maybe if they reskinned the Frontier, maybe if they reskinned the Fortified Compound, which is a reskin of the Huntsman, if they made that Australium, I believe it would look really nice. So the Huntsman, if you don't know, is the bow and arrow for the sniper. It's actually really popular. It's actually really fun to use as well. It's quite tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually really fun and really rewarding once you get a headshot kill. And I believe an Australian one would be really nice. Strange ones are quite expensive, so Australian ones would be very expensive, but it would look really cool if the bow was gold and the arrows were also gold. I just think that would be really nice. Next up on the list, I think the sandwich for the heavy would be very cool in Australium. They do already have the genuine Robo sandwich, which is very expensive and quite rare now. I think there's only a limited amount of them available, but an Australian sandwich for the heavy would be really nice. It would be quite comical to see just the heavy taking a massive bite out of this golden chunk of a sandwich. It would be really cool to see, and I think it would look really nice, and it would probably be cheaper than the Strange sandwich at the moment as well. The Strange sandwich is a ridiculous price on the market, so you never know if there's an Australian one. I think it would be quite expensive in all honesty, but nevertheless it would be a great addition to the game. Coming in at the number 2 spot on the list, I believe the Wrangler for the Engineer would be quite cool in Australium. There is of course already a Strange Festive Wrangler, which is around a key in value at the moment, but I just think an Australian Wrangler would be really nice to see. It's like if the whole thing was sort of golden, and maybe like the red beam that you see, if that was like a golden colour, it'd just be a really nice addition to the game, and I think it would be very popular among a lot of NG mains. And coming in at the last spot, I think the escape plan for the soldier should be Australium. I know so many soldiers that use the escape plan just because it's such a great weapon. It gives you such an advantage, like when you're low health and you need to escape. And I personally use it all the time. When you're a soldier and you need to escape from a dangerous situation, you just whack out the escape plan and run away. So I think an Australian one would be really cool. Maybe if it's like the Extinguisher where the whole weapon isn't gold, it's just sort of the metal bit on the top, if that was gold, or I mean the whole thing being gold could look nice as well. But I just definitely think an Australian escape plan would be a great addition to the game and very popular among most soldier players. So that's just about it for this video guys. I hope you did all enjoy. This is just 5 more Australiums that I think would be really cool if Valve added and were available to get in Australian form. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Let me know if you think there's any other Australiums that I haven't mentioned in either of the videos yet. I'd love to see what you guys think. Let me know what you thought of the video itself, and don't forget to leave a like. Thanks again for watching guys. Stay tuned for more content, and peace.